Hey everybody, it's Lebo. Hey, I had a question come up just asking about, more specifics of what am I doing to actually polish out the metal? What types of products am I using? And instead of just answering it and just responding directly in a comment, I thought I had to just throw together a real quick video. So I'll go ahead and claim I'm still learning a lot about trying to do a better job at polishing metal, but at least just show you what it is that I've done, what I've had some luck with so far. A lot of this metal, like I've gotten a lot of the scratches out, but as I'm showing here, you can still see some fine scratches that if I spent maybe a lot more time, I'd still get, finally get it even shinier. But it's turned out nice, and knowing how when you play games that you're going to end up, handling things, and there's a little fine scratches that get put into it. Anyways, let's just kind of dive in. So what do I start out with? So the Scotch-Brite pads that I usually use, so this is like the one that I would normally start with. All of these are actually pretty fine. I mean, they're not really that coarse, but this one does the main job. And what I'll use this for is all of the swirls and random scratches throughout the metal. If you just work this usually in a back and forth motion, it just kind of combs that out. Now, I will say that I have also tried taking an orbital sander and placing this on this, and it does a lot of the fine little scrubbing, and it definitely clouds it up quite a bit. But if you've got some deeper scratches, that helps get the job done a little quicker. You do want to come back through it and then do more of a straight motion is what I found. That seems to be a good method to try to get the haze and scratches back under control. I then kind of moved to this one. Quite honestly, it's not like it's huge big difference, but it's all incremental steps. And then lastly, I'll rub it down with this. Just more specifics of what these are. I mean, let's see, what does this one actually say? I'm not even sure what the coarseness is, but you can just see where it's a green one, the 3M final stripping pads, the 3M between finishing pads, and then this final finishing. This one is probably just a touch more coarse than just rubbing it down with a cloth. This doesn't seem like it does very much. I mean, there's a lot of times I just almost don't even bother with that one. But starting out with that, next when I move over to the buffing wheel. So what do I do with this buffing wheel? And what compound do I use? This is good old Harbor Freight equipment here, fellas, folks, girls. I've had this buffer or this grinding wheel, whatever, for a long time. I don't even think they have this exact one anymore. They have something comparable to it. But anyways, this is just a cloth wheel. I think this is, I'm not sure what the size is considered, maybe 10-inch or something. But as far as a compound that I've used, they had some other compounds that I used to use that they don't carry anymore. There was something that was more of a kind of a maroon color. I don't even know what it was really called, but they didn't have it. But they've got this other now that its compound is used for high polish finish, on copper, brass, stainless steel, and steel. And I just basically rub a little bit of this on there with the wheels spinning, and once it's on there, you can tell that it's doing I don't want to say aggressive job really getting into polish out the metal further, but versus it not having a fresh amount of the compound on there, you can definitely tell a difference. And in fact, there's been sometimes, like on some of the some of the parts that I've done inside this machine that are that coating, and I don't know if it's like a brass coating, you got to be careful because I've burned through some of it in some places. So for that, just kind of do a little bit of a lighter polish and keep things moving. And then lastly, what I then go to is mothers. And this after you do the buffing, you'd think, hey, that should be good, but this actually does make a big difference afterwards. This gets that final shine, kind of helps clean it all up. And after I've done that, there's usually a little bit of a residue left on it. And last thing is I'll just take rubbing alcohol and wipe it down, and then we're done. We got it all done. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful. Leave your comments, questions. Thanks for watching.